before we get into the important stuff, any significant takeaways from losing what pretty much I think was a cut and dry, what everyone expected? You go to Notre Dame, don't get embarrassed, but lose by a couple scores, and there was significant difference between the two teams as we knew going in.
Yeah, so I mean, at least USC didn't roll over and quit. He didn't see the team just disappear the way it did in the home losses to Stanford and Oregon State and Utah. Actually put up a fight. But like when you're USC, being patted on the head for, actually playing a 60-minute game as though you deserve some orange slices and maybe a piece of cake after your game. That's not what you come to USC for. That's not the expectation. So, all right, they put up an effort, so baby steps, but they were still down 24-3 at one point, and they still got shoved around on the lines, offense and defense. Drake London, once again, just put up video game numbers: 15 catches, 171 yards, and there's just no one else to help. I mean, so in so many ways, it was the same old broken record. Just, the one different thing is that USC actually fought back after it got punched, but it was still a lopsided game, and the streak is intact. And by the streak, I mean we still haven't seen a single USC game this season in which either the Trojans or their opponent had the ball in the fourth quarter trailing by one possession. We still have not seen that scenario because USC got within one possession, 24-16, but it allowed a touchdown drive to Notre Dame right after getting within one score. So USC did not have the ball in the fourth quarter down one score. So like this season, which has been basically the one team sitting it out. Every USC game has been objectively boring entering the final 6, 7, 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's really amazing to comprehend. I mean, even Arizona, like Arizona is a horrible team, but Arizona at least played a competitive game against Washington. Like that was an interesting game. Every USC game has been a done deal midway through the fourth quarter. It's really rather remarkable.
Yeah, the Arizona-Washington game was an ugly, interesting game because I think many of us were tuned into, okay, the streak could be ending here. And, of course, they had a 2-score lead and let it slip away 21-16 on the USC end. Yeah, the complete aberration of what's going on in college football where my last count was 41% of the top 25 games were upsets. And that's including Ohio State against Akron, Alabama against Mercer. So the total give-me's, even those included 41% of the games in the top 25 upsets. But USC just continues to play these lackluster, boring games that are decided well before the fourth quarter. So we'll see the aforementioned Arizona Wildcats, of course, being the opponent this weekend.